Fox News alert from Mississippi right now, a first-hand account from a guy who survived getting physically tossed around by the twister that did so much damage over the weekend. This is an amazing story. The victim just out of the hospital. Chris Gutierrez has him live from Yazoo City, Mississippi. Chris, what do you know?
Megan, I want to introduce our viewers to Ricky Shivers. He is an amazing story of survival. Walk me through what happened around noon Saturday when you're in your pickup truck here and you're driving down this road and you see a twister.
Drove right up on it, come around this sharp, this bend here in the road. There were trees here. And just as I came around, I looked down at the ground and I was looking at the base of the funnel.
My goodness.
And there was nothing I could do but just stop.
And what happened then?
Then I saw these trees here as they were going down, and then debris started flying and hitting my truck. I saw a limb, I don't know, 6-7 inches in diameter coming straight at me on the driver's window. It got to the window, shattered the window, and it stopped.
It stopped?
It stopped. All I can say is the good Lord was there with me. And all I said to the Lord was, Lord, I'm ready. If this is the way you want me to go, I'm ready to go.
Let's pan around if we can. Now, we want to show your pickup truck because I think the damage in your truck puts this in perspective. We're talking about winds, sustained winds, more than 160 miles an hour, and you lived through it.
Yes.
You were in a pickup truck, somewhere you don't want to be.
Right.
My goodness. I mean, what do you think? Days later, you're able to reflect a little bit on it.
Yeah. Good Lord, that's all I can say. The Lord was with me. Because as I saw the base of the tornado and looked at it, all I saw was evil. I'm serious. Yeah. I could feel the evil in it.
But you also felt your truck lifted up, right? Because
right.
I mean, you weren't parked here.
No,
I mean, you were over there.
Right. When it started picking me up, I looked out the front windshield. I could see my headlights in the air, in the funnel. I could see them shining into the funnel. And then it went to flipping with me coming down, landed on the roof, passenger side, and then rolled me 3 more times.
What goes through your mind? Do you even have time to think? Because you hear these stories, and I wonder myself, you know, will my family flash before me? Am I thinking about my wife and my daughter? What goes through?
No, I know that my 2 sons, one who was a Marine fixing to go to Afghanistan, my other son, he was just a quarter mile down the road in his truck. And my wife was at work, so I knew, where everybody was. But the thing going through my mind was God.
Amen.
I'm a Christian. I'm a Baptist deacon. And I just told him, I said, well, this way you want me to go, God, I'm ready.
So let's
I was calm. I was not upset. I wasn't. It was just, the Lord was with me is all I can say.
What did it sound like? Walk me through what you're hearing,
All I'm hearing, I did not hear the roar. I did not hear the wind. All I heard was the trees.
Just snapping.
Yeah.
You know, one of the amazing things is that you managed to climb out of this pickup truck on your own.
Yeah, it was on its side. They had flipped over since then trying to find some county stuff I had in here.
Right.
But it was on its side, yes.
Walk with me here because
okay.
you show me. I mean, here's the front windshield.
Right.
What did you do to get out of here?
Well, it was on its side, so I stood up on this door. And I had my steel-toe boots on, and I just...
Literally kicked yourself.
Yeah, took several kicks to get that out, and I just crawled out through the window.
When you look at it now, what do you think? I mean, are you amazed like the rest of us are that you got out of this?
I'm amazed because you can see damage behind, damage in front, on the other side where I was protected.
Yeah. And then, so you get out of your truck, a passerby picks you up.
Right.
He takes you to the hospital because he's like, man, you're in bad shape.
Right, because I was bleeding and bloody, didn't know what was wrong with
Absolutely.
me. Right.
But then you said, hey, wait a minute. Sew up my finger because I'm bleeding.
Right.
But I got to go to work because I'm the county coroner and they're relying on me to be a first responder.
Right. Because I'm also a former paramedic too, so.
So what did you do when you left the hospital?
When my wife had come to the hospital, she brought me up to the command post up here. And then, I took her back to work, and then I had my brother-in-law's pickup she was using. And I went downtown, I found Humphreys County from next door, they're still the defense director. Got him to follow me where the mobile command post was. We hooked it and brought it to the command center. I got it set up and going, computers in it going and everything, and then started getting calls about some deaths, and I just told them, well, y'all just gonna have to, as much as I hate to say it, you're gonna have to leave them.
Yeah.
Because we had injured people that need to be taken care of first.
Let's show some of your injuries, because the side of your face, you say this all happened, right?
Right.
Just pieces of glass nailing you, or who knows what it was, right?
Right.
And I talked to you earlier today, because and thankfully you're here, because I know I've been bugging you to get you on TV. We want to, and our viewers have been calling and asking, but you've got your chest taped up here because earlier today you cracked another rib.
Yeah, I was already about halfway sick. I developed bronchitis getting so hot and running up and down gullies with these bodies and stuff Saturday afternoon, and the last one I went on, I ran out of breath and could not do no more. Bronchitis had set up, so I had to go to the hospital, and that's where I've been just getting out.
Well, you're out now. I know you're going to go look at shake my hand, brother.
All right.
I know you're going to go look at your house, because you told me that two rooms of your own house are completely gone now.
2 rooms of my house are gone, and
we're praying for you, and I mean it.
Prayers for getting us through this.
Amen. Megan, just an incredible story of survival in his own words. Back to you.
Just incredible. All the best to Ricky Shivers, who gave us that very feeling down the back of our spines as we heard his story of heroism, with little thought for himself, going right back to work. Former paramedic and a coroner who sadly was needed elsewhere in Mississippi that day. Wow, unbelievable. Good report, Chris Gutierrez.